Shalom. Call halal Yahweh by Shemal Shai by Shem Kakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders. Salutations to all my fellow laborers doing this work in truth and sincerity, risking their lives and their freedom to do so now more so than ever. To the scattered elect that are scattered around the four corners of the earth to be like unto the speckled bird, the Israelite foreigners. And to the Aquath that are listening and learning, to you I say Shalom. This is your brother Malcolm coming at you with another lesson in truth. All right, this is Second Ezra 9 and 1, and it reads, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then thou shalt understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. Then shalt thou well understand that it is that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning, was like all that is made in the world hath a beginning, and the end is manifest. All right, and the end is getting closer and closer with all the different draconian things that are coming forth. You're going to have to get certain things done to your bodies that clearly put your health in danger. I just heard how some nurse, I don't know where, but as soon as I find it, I would definitely do a video on it. But some nurse somewhere, took that thing, all right, and which was prescribed by certain individuals, and she died like right after. All right, see, it wasn't one of those things where she got sick a day later, 2 days later. She died right after. And then, because I just saw a report how it says that 1 in 3 Americans are saying no. All right, and then they're using the loaded language, loaded statements, loaded questions to demonize people and call you a anti-V person, and by using that language, they're already demonizing and making you guilty before they've even heard your side of the equation. But nevertheless, that thing is going to cause this to happen as well. You best believe that when they start forcing it and taking more people's jobs and ways of living away, all right, you're going to see more and more of this. Goes so much for your surveillance state. That's gonna bruise. Yeah, that was a report from RT today. So let's go to the next story, the next clip. And it's about this M1 chopper, Havoc from the Havoc from the Sky, the Kalashnikova Show, episode 23. And it's been called the Night Hunter Havoc by the EU, because the EU is going to have to face this thing. And and she's going to explain this thing was created to give close air support to forward moving troops. So this Third World War, you know, it's coming. All right, we're gonna play some of this video, allow this video to play, and then we're gonna go right into the scriptures.
Cardio burns fat, right? No.
And we have to suffer
cardio
through the
actually
commercial.
burns calories.
That guy's every damn where.
Hello and welcome back to the Kalashnikova Show. Today we get up close and personal with the Mi-28 attack helicopter, which the Pentagon's listed as one of Russia's fiercest weapons. And now we get to see just some of the production process. It's an attack helicopter designed to provide frontline infantry with cover fire, which is why one of the highest priorities for the designers was to make sure the crew have solid protection. As you can see, it has an armored cockpit and a very unique sound. The rotor blades are made of special composite materials. They can keep flying even after taking a hit from a 30mm round. In Russia, the helicopter's nickname is Night Hunter. It can fly by day or at night in any weather. NATO has given it the code name Havoc, and it was its high efficiency that earned it that label. This chopper is equipped with a 30mm autocannon and Ataka anti-tank guided missiles as well as unguided missiles. It can also carry Igla air-to-air missiles.
Ooh, let's stop right there. All right, these air-to-air missiles and reach a speed of 300 kilometers, over 300 miles per hour. But this is Revelation 6:4, and it reads, "And there went out another horse that was red." And that's talking about Esau, Edom. All right, the so-called white man, who are the Edomites. Okay, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and they have. All right. And that they should kill one another. And they have, remember, 85 million people is the number that supposedly died in World War II. So they always lowball numbers. So you have to come to the conclusion that if they're telling you 85 million, then the numbers were higher, even though only 6 million mattered. You're right. Because that's all that's ever talked about. The other 79 plus million, they were insignificant and didn't matter at all. But that's neither here nor there. And they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. When you go back in time to Genesis, in the beginning, Esau was given the sword as a blessing. And through that sword, he shall live. So this is what he knows. It's in his spirit to lash out, attack, kill, murder, and steal, rape, rob, and pillage. And that is how he got dominion over the earth, all right, and has established himself. And now the Lord is going to bring him to war with himself again. Mark 3:25, Satan divided against Satan. A nation, a nation or a house against itself cannot, a house divided cannot stand, meaning a race divided. And they truly are that house divided, because these Russian Edomites are going to smash on these American Edomites and anyone who's helping them. All right. And it says, and there was given unto him a great sword. All right. So that sword was given unto Esau, Edom. And he's going to use that sword. And once they begin to fight and destroy one another, then Yahushua is going to come and destroy them all. They're going to stop fighting each other and try to fight the Lord. Bird's top speed is 300 kilometers per hour.
The Mi-28's high maneuverability gives it a real advantage in aerial combat, so it can also perform some pretty impressive aerobatics. The American website Business Insider described the helicopter as one of the 7 most dangerous Russian weapons.
That just goes to show you, man, that these Edomites, because when I was in the Marine Corps, the hot helicopter was the Apache, which is obsolete now. All right, and the Apache was ridiculous. All right, no, not the Apache, that came after. All right, the Cobra. All right, and that Cobra, and I've seen those live night fire maneuvers. I've participated in them. Just a display and a waste of taxpayer money. When you think about the amount of munitions that just get wasted, but nevertheless, that Cobra back then had a hellfire mode, and I've seen that thing live, and it's a sight to see. And to think that helicopters are more advanced than that now, but that hellfire mode. I want you to think of a football field. The Super Bowl just was played, a couple weeks back, and I want you to imagine a spray of machine gun fire. I think it was 20 either 20 or 30 millimeter rounds. I forget which, but regardless of which one it is, they're both devastating. And I want you to imagine a football field where every square inch of the field gets hit with a bullet with fire. Are you picturing that? So that means nobody on the field. One pull of a trigger and it sprayed the whole field. That was the hellfire mode on the Cobra. And it could do that 3 times. Okay, it could do that 3 times. So that's old technology. So you can only imagine, all right? So let's go to the scriptures. I'm going to go to Jeremiah, the 3rd chapter. All right, in Salakia, there's a lot of people here, little people here. A lot of people in this house today. But this is Joel, the 3rd chapter, and verse 9. And it reads, "Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war. Wake up the mighty man. Let all of the men draw near, let them come up. Beat thy plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong." So now these other nations who were once weak are standing and bucking up against America and NATO. And NATO itself is falling apart. The EU and NATO is on shaky terms, man. All right? They're going to turn on the beast, on the Babylon. The Lord's going to make something happen. Just like things are getting very, very close, like I said, to complete oppressive and dystopian society here in America. The America that you knew, all right, going back to Ferris Bueller's Day Off, that America is gone. That America is only in a dream. You can see that America in old TV shows and movies. All right. And I was watching Shit Hit the Fan, the Prepared Mind channel, and he said something that was very serious. And he said they know because Biden and the witch Kamala Harris, all right, their steam is full steam ahead, and First Amendment is pretty much dead already. You can't say anything. You got your YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all the mainstream outlets. If you say too much to say the wrong words, they will sensitize you, shut you up, or make you disappear. So the First Amendment is pretty much dead. The only one that's keeping these armed troops from storming your homes and your houses as I speak is the Second Amendment, which these Democrats are attacking as we speak, as I teach, as you watch this video. They're coming for the legal guns of all the legal gun owners. And when they do, go back to the first part of this video. Except they're not going to be storming the police departments with bats and sticks and garbage cans. They're going to be shooting. All right, you try to take the sword away from the people whose blessing was the sword, you're going to have a problem. All right. So it's going to be skirmishes and fights on the ground around the all around the world, all around Babylon. All right. So because when chaos goes up in Babylon, Babylon also is going to be going to war. So this is going to be chaos on every front, man. And these things are dangerously close. And the reason we know why is because the forced implementation of things are in the works. People are losing their jobs now over this because they're worried about their health, and they're more worried about the cure than they're worried about the actual problem itself. Okay. But verse 11, Joel 3 and 11, assemble yourselves and come all ye heathen and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there I would judge all the heathen round about. Put ye in a sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, get you down, for the press is full, the fat overflow, for their wickedness is great. So the Lord's going to stick his sickle in and cut down all these heathen, man. All right? They're going to all be cut down with one swipe. Okay, this is and then the nation of Yasharallah is going to be put back in a position and in dominion over the earth as it was meant to be in the beginning. Right? This is Jeremiah 25 and 33, and it reads, and the slain of Yahweh shall be at that day from one end of the earth even unto the other end of the earth. They shall not be lamented, neither gathered nor buried. They shall be dung upon the ground. Call Halal Yahweh by Shem Abishai by Shem Rakak Wadash, Wa Abba Shalom.